Hello everyone, Miss Pat here again, and I have some more books for us to read today. We're going to start with this one. It's a really old story about a duckling. This one is retold by Sebastian Brown, but it's about an ugly duckling. And I saw the picture on the front, and I thought, well, why does he look a little different? So let's read it. So it's called The Ugly Duckling. Oh man. Well, look at all these books on this picture. The Ugly Duckling. Oh no, he has a tear. I bet he's sad. Oh, those chickens look kind of angry. So we'll read out and find out what happened. Once upon a time, there was a mother duck, and she sat gently on her eggs, waiting for them to hatch. She had 3 small eggs in her nest. She left them just for a moment to go take a drink of water from the river. But first she counted them. 1, 2, 3. While she was away, something very strange happened. When something strange happens, it's like something you didn't expect. A large egg came bobbing down the river and landed plop into the mother duck's nest. Well, I wonder what Mother Duck is going to say when she gets back. When she returned, Mother Duck counted her eggs again. 1, 2, 3, 4? How did that 4th egg get here, she wondered. She didn't know about it plopping into the nest. The new egg was much bigger than the other 3. You can see how much bigger it is right there. No matter, thought Mother Duck, I shall look after it and love it, just as if it were my own. And she nestled herself down and back into her nest and kept her eggs warm and snug. Looks like she might be taking a little rest. Soon, 3 of the eggs hatched. With a crack and a quack, 3 little ducklings tumbled out of their shells. Then the 4th hatched. But oh, how large and strange this baby was. Not at all like the other ducklings. It looked at Mother Duck and said, honk, honk. It didn't even say quack. I wonder what's going on here. No matter, said Mother Duck, I shall love this one just the same. She's saying, oh, hey, he's kind of a different color too. This one's kind of brown and these guys are kind of yellow. I wonder what's going on. The next day, Mother Duck and her duckling met an old turkey walking along the riverbank. That's the riverbank. It's the edge of the river next to the farm. How strange one of your ducklings looks, said the old turkey. It's ugly. Oh, no, said the 3 ducklings unkindly. And they peeped with delight, meaning they were laughing. Honk, honk, the ugly duckling said sadly. But Mother Duck said, no matter, little one, I love you just the same. And they went on their way. So Mother Duck says, hey, I love you even though you look a little different. A little while later, the duck family met 2 rude ducks. Rude ducks are ducks that are mean and say nasty things. That's what being rude means. So they met 2 rude ducklings who were quarreling in the barnyard. They stopped and stared when they saw the ugly duckling. What an ugly duckling, said one. Surely that cannot be a duck, said the other. Oh no, look at the little duckling. He's swimming away as fast as he can. But here comes his mom. You leave him alone, said his mother duck. I am sure he will grow up to be a fine duck. Honk, honk, said the ugly duckling. What is that awful noise? quacked one duck. It's just not natural, quacked the other. Oh. And they swam away. Come along, said Mother Duck to her ducklings, and she led them away from those rude ducks. The ugly duckling began to cry. I see his tear. And the Mother Duck said, don't cry, little one. I love you just the same. Everybody's telling him he's ugly. He must feel so sad. Then the ugly duckling came upon two hens pecking at seeds on the riverbank. When they looked up and saw him, they clucked and squawked and clucked again. The ugly duckling became so frightening and ran away through the tall hedge full of small birds. Oh, look at, he's running as fast as he can. Oh, and here's some birds. A hedge is kind of like a set of bushes. So he ran through the bushes. Come back, called Mother Duck. But the ugly duckling could not hear her. The small birds nesting in the hedge bushes took flight. That is because I'm so ugly, thought the ugly duckling. And on he ran until he was all alone. Oh, this is a very sad story. I hope things get better. Look how sad he looks. I shall hide from the world, he honked. Soon the days grew shorter, and the wind grew colder, and winter came. I could tell it was winter because of the snowflakes. The ugly duckling was all alone, and he had grown up. Look, he's sitting on the ice. Look how big he is. Here he looks like a baby, but here he looks grown up. Time passed, and the days grew longer, and the winds grew warmer, and soon it was spring again. And the ugly duckling hid himself in the tall green reeds next to the stream. No one wants me, he thought, and he began to cry. Honk, honk, honk. Just then, a flock of beautiful swans passed overhead and heard his sad little honks. A black swan flew down right next to him. Come and join us, honked the swan. He says, you want me to join you? Of course, honked the swan. Oh my gosh, he must be so happy. But I am an ugly duckling. No one wants to be with me. You're a swan, honked the swan, a beautiful swan. Me? I'm a swan? Honked the ugly duckling. Take a look at yourself in the stream and you'll see. You're a swan just like me. Look, they look kind of alike. One is black and one is white, but they look similar. The ugly duckling looked down into the stream so he could see his reflection. And sure enough, there looking back at him was a beautiful swan. He could see himself in the water. Oh, look at it. The ugly duckling spread his wings and honked for all the world to hear. I'm not an ugly duckling, he honked. I'm a beautiful swan. You don't quack like a duck. You don't waddle, said the black swan. You glide and you honk, like me and all the other swans. He's not an ugly duckling. He's a swan. I'm glad this story turned out so good. I was feeling kind of sad for this poor little duck, or swan, I guess. Then the two beautiful swans took to the air, and that means they were flying. And they joined the flock, the whole group of swans. And they all lived happily ever after. Oh, man, that story ended in a good way. I was a little worried about this poor duck. He was crying and he was all alone. And they all went to bed. The end. Okay, I have a story today about pigeon. There's a whole group of books that have been written about pigeon. The man who wrote the words is Mo Williams, and he also drew the pictures. The name of the story is Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. That's very good advice. Let's see, I hope the pigeon isn't going to drive a bus. Oh, look, there's pictures of buses all over. Let's see here. This guy is saying, this means it's a bubble. He's saying these words. Hi, I'm the bus driver. Listen, I've got to leave for a little while, so can you watch things for me until I get back? Thanks. Oh, and remember, don't let the pigeon drive the bus. This must be the bus he's talking about. And he's leaving, he's walking away. The pigeon's got his little head sticking out. The pigeon says, I thought he'd never leave. Uh-oh. There's the bus. There's the pigeon. Our job is to make sure that the pigeon does not drive the bus. He's looking and he says, hey, can I drive the bus? Our job is to say, no, you can't drive the bus. Please. He's saying, please. I'll be careful. I don't know. I'm going to say no. The bus driver asked us not to let the pigeon drive the bus. I'll tell you what. He's trying to make a deal with me. I'll just steer. Oh, man. Now he says, my cousin Herb drives a bus almost every day. The bus driver said, don't let the pigeon drive the bus. True story. He's feeling a little irritated. That's what that line means. He's like, why aren't you letting me ride the bus? Vroom, vroom, vroomy, vroomy, vroom, vroom. Pigeon at the wheel. He cannot drive the bus. Should we let him drive the bus? No, he better not. No. We told him no. And he says, oh, look, his head's all down. And he goes, I never get to do anything. Did you ever say that? Hey, I've got an idea. Let's play drive the bus. I'll go first. Pigeon, we can't let you drive the bus. There's his head sticking out the corner again. Come on, just around the block. No, Pigeon. The bus driver told us we can't let you drive the bus. These are all his ideas of how he's going to get us to let him drive the bus. He says, I'll be your best friend. How about if I give you $5? What? What's the big deal? It's just a bus. This is no fair. I'll bet your mom would let me. I have dreams, you know. Pigeon, you can't drive the bus. Pigeon, you can't drive the bus. Fine. Oh my goodness, look at how big these words are. Let me drive the bus. Look at, he's yelling and he's screaming and he's laying down. His legs are up in the air. He's flapping his wings. He's screaming as loud as you can imagine. Now, oh, look, his feathers are falling out. And he's very frustrated. Because we say, no, you can't drive the bus. Here's the bus driver. And he says, I'm back. You didn't let the pigeon drive the bus, did you? We didn't. Great. Thanks a lot. Uh-oh. Look at, he's saying, uh-oh. Bye. Look, he's driving his bus away. Oh, pigeon looks so sad. His head is down. He's looking at the ground. Hey! Oh no. The bus is very... This isn't a bus, is it? What color was the bus? The bus was blue. And this is red. He says, hey. I wonder what's going on. Oh, look at, he's having ideas. This is not a bus. This is a truck. He's closing his eyes and he's dreaming about it. I don't think he's going to be able to drive a truck either. The end. Would you let him ride the bus if I wasn't here?
Without the letters A, B, and O, there's no Mom. There's no Brittany. Because A's, B's, and O's determine your blood type. And we're missing all of them. Schedule your donation at redcrossblood.org.
A small town with a lot of heart and history. A hidden gem with a sense of community. Welcome to Leonard.
We here at OCTV cover the local events and government meetings of Oxford, Addison, and Leonard. We also produce and edit programs for you viewers out there. With the leadership of our station manager, Bill Service, we have been a very successful team, winning awards from the state of Michigan for Best Electronic Media, giving attention to our local veterans. We also won awards for excellence in directing and educational programs. With the help of our great new equipment and our technical directors, we write, produce, and broadcast our local news for you. Without our production manager, Terry Stiles, our channel and station wouldn't be the well-oiled machine it is today. She coordinates the editing assignments and shoot schedule with our editors and camera people. OCTV and its communities make a great team.
There are those who dedicate themselves to a sense of honor, to a life of courage, and a commitment to something greater than themselves. They have always defended this nation and each other. They still do. The few, the proud, the Marines.
I have another book for us to read today. This is kind of an interesting story about how come we're going to read this book. The lady who works here at the library, she's a librarian. That's her job. She suggested that we read this story because she thought it was so cute and funny. So I hope you like it too. I have never read it before. The name of the book is Peter Spit a Seed at Sue. Oh my goodness, it looks like they're eating watermelon. Jackie French Kohler wrote the words, and John Manders drew the pictures. I wonder what's going to happen. I can see that somebody looks like they're going to spit a seed at Sue. Oh no, that must be Sue. We got to see what happens in this story. Oh, there's a truck with watermelons in it. And it says, Peter spit a seed at Sue. Hey, there's a dog who wants to eat watermelon too. I love watermelon. Mary Lou and I were bored. You know what it's like to be bored? It's when there's nothing going on and you just are feeling like sad and restless. And so were Pete and Sue from next door. 4 bored kids on a boring porch watching a bug crawl across the floor. That is pretty boring. They're not doing anything. Look at them. They're all like laying around. That happens sometimes in the summer when there's nothing to do. Just then they heard a fella yelling. He was selling watermelon. It's in really big print. That means watermelon. Melons, icy cold and sweet melons. It's what a perfect treat. Just the thing 4 kids could use to chase away their boring blues. Hey, I heard a rhyme. We chomped and slurped and gulped and burped. Then Peter spit a seed at Sue, which hit her in the cheek and stuck like glue. Oh no. What do you think Sue's thinking right now? Oh. Susie spit one back at Pete and struck him right on his seat. Pete and seat are rhymes. Pete spit 2 at Mary Lou. How could I help but join in too? Oh my goodness, I think everybody's spitting seeds at everyone. Pete spit 2 at Mary Lou. Come on, I yelled to Mary Lou. You pepper Pete and I'll splatter Sue. Peppering him like spitting lots and lots of seeds. And he's saying, I'll shoot them at Sue. Look at the dog. The dog's all excited. Then seeds were flying everywhere. They are, look at them all, zipping and zinging through the air. Seeds were plastered to our clothes. Seeds were stuck between our toes. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of seeds. Seeds were tangled in our hair, like these guys, and seeds were even down our underwear. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of seeds if they got in your underwear. Look at the dog is running away too. They look like they're not bored anymore. They look like they're having kind of some fun. Oh no, look at this. Off we ran across the yard, spitting fast and spitting hard. Did you ever spit a seed? The laundry fluttered in the breeze. Fluttered means moved. As seeds buzzed through the air like bees. Oh my gosh, that would be a lot of bees. That's a lot of seeds. Look at them all. Soon our sheets had polka dots, and our dad's shorts had leopard spots. Look at everybody's laughing, even the dog. They're spitting seeds right at the wash. We could hear that fella yelling, "Come and get your watermelon." He was in the village square, like kind of in town. Seconds later, we were there. Gobbling up a new supply, we slurped them in and let them fly. Look at all these seeds. They're everywhere. I can see he was using the knife to cut the watermelon. Oh, here comes somebody else. Look at the mom and the baby. They're like, I don't want to get my baby full of seeds. Off he stooped across the square, raining seeds down everywhere. Oops, one hit the traffic cop. We thought for sure he'd make us stop, but then he got an impish grin. That's kind of like a cute little grin. He grabbed a slice and plunged right in. So he ate some watermelon too. Oh my goodness, look at these guys are getting, and there's the lady with the baby. Oh my goodness. A camp bus rumbled up and stopped, and out of the doors and windows popped 60 children shouting, "Yum, watermelon, give us some." Oh my gosh, do you think he's going to give all of those children watermelon? It's a lot of children. What if they all spit seeds? This will be crazy. Before we knew it, everyone was clamoring to join the fun. The mailmen, the nannies, the grocery clerks, the barbers, the butchers, the soda jerks, teachers, preachers, hard hat guys, even dudes in suits and ties. Oh my gosh, look at the whole town is spitting watermelon seeds. And they're eating watermelon to get more seeds in their mouth? I don't know about all this. Through the thick and thin of it, we spit and spit and spit, till a big black limo stopped, and out stepped the mayor, who fixed us with a steely stare. That means she looked at him. Look at, ooh, she looks angry, doesn't she? She says, "Enough," she boomed. "Just look around. Look what you have done to our poor town." Oh, she's kind of crabby. It was a sight, I must confess, a spitty, spotty, dotty mess. We bowed our heads and took the blame. We swore we'd never spit again, and then we vowed to clean it up. But then, I wonder what happened then. Look at everyone looks like sad that they made the mistake. But they sure did have fun. But then, a baker and his cart went by, and with a twinkle in her eye, the mayor grabbed a whipped cream pie. "Gotcha!" she cried and let it fly. She threw a pie? Oh my goodness, the mayor threw a pie. This is crazy. Look at the baker. He's going, oh no. Everybody still has watermelon seeds all over them. I wiped the cream out of my eyes and looked at her in great surprise. She laughed and picked up 2 more pies. "Pie fight," cried Pete. "Yahoo, me too." He grabbed a pie and so did Sue. Oh no. Remember how they were spitting seeds? I think they're going to throw pies now. Then pies were flying everywhere, zipping, zinging through the air. I turned and grinned at Mary Lou. How could we help it but join in too? Oh my goodness. Now they're going to have watermelon seeds and pie all over themselves in the town. This is a very funny book. The end. Look at the dogs eating the watermelon. That looks like that was a pretty fun day when Peter spit a seed at Sue.